Monday, April 20th. Today we'll be looking for key details in the article we're reading. We're going to read Volcanoes, and we're starting on page 12, and we're reading until page 16. As we're reading, we're looking for key details, but as you can see in our Google slide, there's no space for you to type key details, so I'm showing you an easy way to keep track of your notes. What you need to do is you need to grab a piece of paper. So if you don't have one, pause the video and go get one. I'm not using fancy paper, so if you don't have lined paper, that's okay. I got myself a piece of junk mail that came in that has a blank back, and this is the piece of paper I'll be using. So first, what we're going to do is we're not going to use the side. If you're using scrap paper, you're not going to use the side that has the writing. We're going to write on the blank side. And I'm going to fold my paper one longitude fold or one hot dog fold. Now I have two columns. At the top of my paper, I'm going to write my name, the date, April 20th, and I'm going to write the title, Volcanoes, 2-column notes. Please pause the video, write down this title, and press play when you're ready to move on. I'm going to use these notes to help me keep track as I read, and I'm going to go through the first one with you. Now, I can't read the story like this. It's too small, but if you look on the left-hand side, it gives you two options. How to zoom in, where you come up here to the magnifying glass, you hit the little arrow and you select 100%, or clicking the present mode in the top right corner will also make it easier. I'm going to go ahead and do the 100%, and I'm going to start reading. Volcanoes by Brett Kelly. At first glance, Naples appears to be like any other bustling European city. Tucked along the west coast of Italy, Naples has a picturesque bay to the west and a majestic mountain rising to the east. Look closer, however, and you will see that the nearby mountain is in fact Mount Vesuvius, a very large, active volcano. When it erupted in 79 CE, it rained poisonous gases, rock ash, and scalding hot lava down the surrounding cities and their inhabitants. So as I'm looking for key details, I want to remember that every paragraph might not have a key detail. There is a lot of important information in here about the city of Naples and Mount Vesuvius, but the overall article is about volcanoes. This is not an article about Mount Vesuvius. It is about volcanoes in general. So I'm going to keep moving. Paragraph 2. What causes violent volcanic eruptions like this? The answer lies deep within Earth. Again, paragraph 2, I don't think has any key details. Earth's layers, paragraph 3. The surface of Earth is always changing because of its structure. Earth is made up of 4 different layers. That made me wonder. It's made up of different layers? This might be important. The crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. That does sound really important. So on the left-hand side of my paper, I'm going to write P3. I'm not going to write out paragraph. I don't want to spend the time doing that. P3 is good enough. Then I'm going to write a star and put a circle into it. So I have P3 and a star. What do you think the star means? The star means it's a key detail. So I have my key detail. What did I just read? What just made me wonder? Earth is made up of 4 different layers: the crust, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. Now we're going to practice something called JOT, J-O-T-T, just 1 or 2 things. I don't want to write the full sentence. So I'm going to write 4 layers. And what were those 4 layers? The core, the mantle, the outer core, and the inner core. You should be following along with me. Go ahead and pause this video, write down my first key detail, and when you're ready to move on, press play. So now that I have my first key detail, I want to move on and keep looking for more. So that I don't get confused about what I'm doing, I'm going to draw a line underneath the whole key detail. So everything above the line should be the P, P3, the star, and then the detail. I don't want to draw up here and then come down and then across. I just want to draw it straight across so I can set up my next key detail. All right, let's keep reading. The crust or solid outer shell is the thinnest of the 4 layers, and it is the one we live on. The crust is formed from giant slabs or plates of rock. These plates fit together like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. Together they float on another layer called the mantle. Now you'll notice there is a star there, and that is a big clue for you that there is another key detail. So underneath my line, I'm going to write the paragraph again, P3. I'm going to draw a star and then write an arrow. And I'm going to let you fill in what is the next key detail. As you're reading today, you'll notice that there are yellow stars throughout your writing. That is to help you know that there are key details that you're looking for. Today, you'll use your 2-column notes to write a summary. It is very important that you make your notes.